Hi, this is Vei from Red House Kitchen. Today we're going to make some scallion bread. This recipe is inspired by Cong You Bing, a type of pan-fried, unleavened Chinese flatbread, which is very famous for its flaky texture. Firstly, let's make the dough. It can be done by hand or with a stand mixer. I use all-purpose flour here, but bread flour works too. Add some instant dry yeast and some sugar. You can use other types of yeast too, just to make sure you follow their own mixing method. Now add some warm water. It should be a little over half of the flour by weight. Mix on low speed for about 8 minutes. If you're kneading by hand, you can firstly combine all the ingredients to form a rough dough, then leave to rest for 10 minutes. Afterwards, the dough will become much easier to work with. Now the dough looks quite smooth. Leave it to rest until doubled in size. If possible, keep the bowl in a warm place. It will speed up the proofing process. Don't forget to cover the bowl with a piece of cloth. While waiting, chop the scallions into small pieces. Now the dough looks much bigger and full of air pockets inside. Knead it again until it goes back to the original size. It should take no longer than a couple of minutes. Then roll it into a rectangle shape. If you find it a little sticky, sprinkle some flour on the work surface and on your rolling pin. Sometimes the dough keeps shrinking while you roll it. In this case, you should let it rest for another couple minutes to relax the gluten network. Stop rolling when the dough is about ½ centimeter thick. Then cover it with some oil. You can do it my mother's way like this, or use a kitchen brush. You can use any type of oil, regular cooking oil, olive oil, melted butter, or coconut oil. Sprinkle the scallions and some salt. Finally, some 5-spice powder. Sometimes I use citron pepper instead. From the shorter side of the rectangle, roll the dough into a rope. Now, cut the rope open. This step is crucial for creating a beautiful multi-layer effect. Then swirl. Transfer the dough to a baking tray. Don't forget to sprinkle some flour or use a piece of parchment paper. Make it a little flatter. Brush some oil and sprinkle some sesame seeds. Then leave it to rest for about 10 minutes. Now let's bake it. Follow the suggested temperature and cooking time. If this is your first time making this bread, be attentive in the last 10 minutes. Look at the golden color and the beautiful layers. Let's check out the inside. So soft and fluffy. If you liked my recipe and enjoyed watching my video, don't forget to subscribe. You can find the written printable recipe on my blog. The link is in the description below. Until next time, have a great time in your kitchen.